Hey guys, today I'm going to be doing a makeup tutorial and I'm using two new Wet n Wild products that I haven't used yet, so you're going to see my first impression on them. Today I'm going to be doing a brown smoky eye with some gold in it. I already primed my face and did my eyebrows. I used the Anastasia pomade for my eyebrows and I think I have it in the color blonde, and I used my Hangover from Too Faced primer. So to start out, I'm going to be using the Wet n Wild foundation, and I haven't tried this out yet. I'm really excited. It's $4.99 and it says that it was tested under 7 different lightings. It comes with a spatula, so I'm just going to be making stripes on my face. So once I have that on, I'm taking my Real Techniques beauty sponge and just gonna pat that in. If you use lighter pressure while you're patting in your foundation, it's going to make the coverage show up a lot more. All of the products I used today will be linked in the description box. Make sure to blend down your neck so you don't have a harsh line. Next, going in with my Tarte Shape Tape, I'm in the shade Fair and I'm just going to be applying this under my eyes, down the bridge of my nose, my Cupid's bow, the center of my chin, and the center of my forehead. And also a little bit on my imperfection. I'm going to be blending all of this in with my Real Techniques beauty sponge. Next, to contour, I'm going to be using the Anastasia Stick Foundation in the color Almond. Taking that same sponge to blend this out. Next, going in with my Coty Airspun powder, and this is a fresh new one, and I'm trying out the shade Naturally Neutral. So I'm picking some up on the back of my beauty blender and I'm just going to tap that into where I put my concealer. Got some in the brow, so I'm just going to be brushing that out. And I also like to take some underneath where I cream contoured just to sharpen it up and making a line. So I've been noticing if I leave this on for too long, it creates a white cast underneath my eye. I think it's because my skin's super dry. So right when I put it on, I just go and brush it off. Next, with my Morphe M527, I'm going to be taking my Milani Baked Blush, and this has some gold flecks in it, and just applying this to the hollows of my cheeks. I just turned my ring light on because the sun's going down, so if you notice like a change in the lighting, it's because I did that. To set my eyes, I'm going in with this Too Faced palette, and it's a collaboration with Kat Von D, but I'm just taking the shade BFF. Also taking the Sigma Blending E25 brush and dipping into that to set my eyelids. Going into the Fall and Defrost palette, I'm going to be taking this shade and using it in my crease for transition color. Then I'm going to be going in with this shade, and then after that I'm going to be applying this shade just in the center of my crease. I want this look to have warmth in it, but I also want it to be a little bit darker, so that's why I'm applying some of the orangey shades to my crease. Next, taking this shade, and I'm working this on the outer part of my crease, but also bringing it in a little bit. You always want to make sure that the darkest colors stay on the outside and not work their way up, or your eyes are going to look more closed in. And also you want to keep your colors below the brow bone. Next, going in with my Sigma Blending E25 brush, I'm going to be taking this darker shade right here and packing it on my outer half of my eye. After that, I'm going to be taking this fluffy brush and blending everything together. For the fun part, I'm going to be taking this flat brush. It doesn't have a name on it anymore, or I would tell you, but I think I'm going to be going in with these two shades. I'm taking the darkest one and tapping off the excess because I should have done this look before my foundation because I have a feeling there's going to be a lot of fallout. I'm just going to take this on the outer half of my eye. Actually, I'm going to be picking up some of the product and spraying my Smashbox water on it just to make the pigment a little bit more brighter. And once I have that, I'm going to be going in with this shader brush and just blending this to the outer half of my eye. Then going in with that lighter shade I showed you and getting some and spraying it with some more of the setting spray to the middle half of my eye. And we're not bringing that all the way up to the top of where my eyeshadow is. We're just keeping it on the lid till we get to the crease. Going into the Jaclyn Hill palette, I'm taking this gold on that same brush, but I'm wiping it off before. And I'm applying this into the inner half of my lid. Now that I'm done with the glitter, I'm going back into my transition shade and a little bit darker brown shade and applying this to my crease just to make sure that there's no glitter. Then going in with a pencil brush, and this one's from Sigma and it's the E30. I'm going to be taking my transition shade and this shade. I'm applying this underneath my bottom lash line. Then going in with that gold that I took on the inner half of my eye, I'm going to be taking this on the pencil brush and spraying some more spray on it and applying this to the inner half of my lower lash line. Next, taking the Ardell Demi Wispies in black and applying them with my Duo Lash Glue. So I just applied my lashes. Next, going in with some inner corner highlight and some brow bone highlight just to finish off the look. I'm going to be taking this shade in the Jaclyn Hill palette. For lipstick, I'm going to be taking the Anastasia Pure Hollywood Liquid Lip and the NYX Liquid Lipstick in the shade Liply. That is it for this makeup tutorial. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure to like this video and subscribe to my channel.